How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee video. Today I'm going to be going over some of the things you can do every single day in Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. These are referred to as daily events. These are things you can, you can come back and do every day. Hopefully it's self-explanatory. Which, by the way, one thing I noticed, I was playing Let's Go at like 2 in the morning, and it was super bright on my game, and I was like, wait, this game has no day and night cycle. It is always day in this game. And it kind of just freaked me out, because we've always had day and night since Gold and Silver, essentially. For the most part. Anyways, I'm just rambling. So, of course, something you can do every single day is battle trainers again. You can battle the master trainers again. You can battle gym leaders again every single day. You can battle Green. I didn't know this until I was walking around Cerulean here and I saw her. She throws a Pokeball at you just like in typical Green fashion. Ow! You were hit with a low-flying Pokeball. Drat. I couldn't catch you this time either, huh? Well, never mind. Just show me how strong you've gotten. So yeah, this is something you can do every single day. You can come here and you can battle her. The same goes for all the gym leaders. I won't bother showing you the locations of the gym leaders though, because you should know that, surely. If you're if you're at the point of the game where you can rebattle the gym leaders, you should know where they are. So yeah, you can rebattle Green, you can rebattle the gym leaders. The Elite Four and Champion isn't exclusive to daily. You can battle the Elite Four and Champion battle as many times as you want. You can do it 100 times in a day if you want. That is not exclusive to daily. But I figured it would be cool to show off that you can rematch Green, as well as a few other daily events, which I will get more into after this battle. Alright, so now that I'm done pressing Psychic 6 times, we've defeated Green, and you can, yeah, like I said, you can do this every single day. Come on, what's with that? And then she will proceed to throw more Pokeballs at you, and one thing I will say is I'm glad that they gave Green a personality. Wow, I think you're plenty strong already. So what do you say? Don't you think it's time to become one of my Pokemon, along with Mewtwo, of course? Like, she's actually become like her. She's not just red, but in female form. She is her own character, and I really like that. And yeah, she throws some Pokeballs at you, and then she skirts off, and she says, "I'm not gonna give up, you know." Implying that tomorrow you can come back here and battle her again. Which, this is Cerulean City, by the way, if you couldn't tell by the music. Yeah, like I said, you can rebattle Green, you can rebattle all the gym leaders, and you can rebattle master trainers. You can, once you've defeated a master trainer, you can just keep on battling them over and over again. So, the locations for those guys, I'm not going to go ahead and show you where all the master trainers are, but just for example, if I had the master trainer belt for Jinx, I could come back and battle this guy every single day. It resets. I'm pretty sure it works off of your Nintendo Switch's clock time as well. So once it turns 12 AM, I think that's when it changes. I don't think it's every 24 hours. For example, right now it's 1:30 PM for me. If I did an event, I don't think Green will come back at 1:30 tomorrow. I think she will come back at 12 AM. I'm pretty sure that is how it works. I'm not saying I'm pretty sure. That is how it works. She comes back at 12 AM and not 24 hours after you did the event. If that makes sense. Anyways, next thing, that's kind of the battle rematches area of this video covered. Well, I mean, technically we're not done. We've got one more battle to cover, but it's not about the battle. So if you didn't know already, Mina from Pokemon Sun and Moon is in these games. You can find her in Vermilion City right before the SSN, or at least on the SSN dock. And you can battle her every single day after you've beaten the Elite Four, that is. So most of these events are pretty much exclusive to after the Elite Four. At least the battle events are. It gives people something to do, gives you a way to earn money, gives you a way to earn experience. Yeah, here she is right here. How about a Cantonian trainer want to battle my fairy type Pokemon? It's funny because all of your I mean, I guess this is a good way. This is a good way to add her as a character. This is a good way for new players that, played in the original games that don't know anything about fairy types. It's a good way to, I guess, discover that, oh, Mr. Mime's a fairy type now. Huh? What's that all about, So yeah, basically the whole point of this battle though is the fact she gives you a bottle cap every single day for battling her. That is the only reason I would ever spend time battling this trainer here, just to get a bottle cap. Now the thing that's weird about it is, she doesn't exclusively give you a bottle cap, it just gets added to your inventory. Because whenever I first did it, I was like, wait, it didn't work. Where's my bottle cap? And for those that don't know, bottle caps are what you can use to max out your Pokemon's IVs. So essentially, in this game, Pokemon, the only thing that really matters about them that badly is their nature. Sure, having four perfect IVs will help, but if you just collect bottle caps from Mina every single day, once you have 6, you can max them out. You also need to have the Pokemon be level 100 though. But besides that factor, once you have 6 bottle caps, you can max out a Pokemon's IVs. For example, like your starter Pokemon, Pikachu or Eevee, they have max IVs, and it makes a world of a difference when it comes to stats. And then you can use awakened values to, you know, the candy. You can use that to raise their other stats as well. It's just cool. So once you beat her, oh wonderful, you and your Pokemon battling side by side. Now that's great composition. I'd love to draw a picture of you two. So she doesn't actually say anything about giving you a bottle cap, but when you come to your bag here, you should have another bottle cap. There we go, I already had one. There's my second bottle cap. I probably should have showed you proof of me only having one beforehand. Alright, here you go. I'm gonna go ahead and reboot up my save file right here really quick. Just to show you that I only had one bottle cap beforehand. I did save right next to green. But here, there you go. I only had one bottle cap before that battle with Mina. Now I had, well, as you saw just a second ago, I had 2 after battling her. So every single day, she will give you a bottle cap, even though she doesn't actually say that she does. It's really bizarre, but regardless, bottle caps are a really good way to max out your Pokemon's IVs. It's the only way to do it. It's the only way to manipulate IVs. I mean, to be honest, you don't even need 6 bottle caps. If your Pokemon is an exclusively physical attacker, you only need 5 because you're not going to be making use of the special attack IV. So, I'm not going to bother going too far into explaining IVs. If you already know how bottle caps work though, and you've collected some for yourself, this is the guy here that will help you out. I'm Mr. Hyper. I train level 100 Pokemon with my special Hyper training. Bring me a bottle cap and I'll train one stat. Bring me a gold bottle cap and I'll train all of the Pokemon stats at once. And yeah, if the Pokemon's level 100, you can do that. On this save file, I don't have any level 100, so I can't actually show you how to do that. But I figured, you know, for people that maybe want to get into battling like I am, I'm going to be hyper training all my Pokemon. Just so I've got, like, the only thing that I'm worrying about in Let's Go is the nature of the Pokemon. After that, once the nature's set, I don't care about the IVs because I can fix those. The natures, however, speaking of those, if you're catching wild Pokemon, you can get set natures. And we're going to go ahead and show you how. One of the things, I think I made a video on it when it first was announced about this. It's really cool. There's this lady, for the cost of 10,000 coins, she will make every single nature you come across in the wild I'll show you. Hey, I am Madame Celadon. I'm the one who can look into the future and see what the encounters that are to come. Shall I foresee a nature of those faithful allies you have yet to meet? I will charge you 10,000. Would you just like to, yeah. So, it's worth it if you want good competitive Pokemon for this game. Well then, let me ask you a few questions. There are 5 flowers. Which of the flowers do you color in front of you? Yeah, so basically her, I guess her, whatever's going on here. These flowers represent stats. The stats are in order of how they are viewable on your stat screen. So red is attack, yellow is defense, blue is special attack, green is special defense, and pink is speed. So there's no HP stat because there's no nature that increases or decreases HP stat. But let's just say I wanted a jolly Pokemon. I'm going to go ahead and raise the pink flower and lower the blue flower. So that will give me that will guarantee give me jolly Pokemon for the next day. The reason why I'm including her in this daily event is because yes, a jolly nature. There you go. I was gonna go out and catch a Pokemon just to prove it to you. I think I still will do that. But yeah, you can guarantee get specific natures every single day. Like I said, this is based off of your Switch's clock. So if you do it at 1 minute to midnight, and I'm pretty sure the next minute after it will it will change. Which, you know, it's a waste of money. But let's just go ahead and catch a Jigglypuff here, and it will become Jolly. So I think that's a really good. Ooh, kind of rusty. I think that's a really good that's a really good addition, and I really hope they keep that for Generation 8. Come on, Jigglypuff. I'm using a Joy-Con right now. Big mistake. Joy-Cons are really not that great. Alright, we caught the Jigglypuff, and now I can guarantee you 100% if I check out Jigglypuff's stats, she's going to be a Jolly Nature. Alright, here she is. She's a Jolly Nature, just like I said. So, the thing that is, yeah, so like, if you do that, just make sure you know that every single Pokemon you encounter is gonna have this nature. Right now, I'm currently in my other save file. I'm shiny hunting for Magnemite, so I made the nature modest, and I ended up finding a shiny Voltorb, which gave it a modest nature as well. And for this game specifically, I think modest Voltorb isn't that bad. But I typically I would want to go for a timid Voltorb. But yeah, if you're shiny hunting and you want your shiny to have a good nature, you can use this method and just hope that you actually get it within the day that you spent the 10,000. I'm loving how good my transitions for this is. If you are worried about spending too much money on this game, one thing you can do to make some money back is 2 daily events that will give you really high value sellable items. One of them is in Pewter City, the other one is in Fuchsia City. So the first one we're gonna go show you is the Slowpoke lady. You thought you could only talk to her once and get the big pearl once? You're mistaken. Every single day she respawns and she requests that you look after her Slowpoke. And you say yeah, she does it, she lets you do it. You kind of just have an awkward cutscene where you're staring at Slowpoke. Oh, this game is so silly, I love it. But then she comes back and she gives you a big pearl, which can be sold for quite a hefty amount. And then you can also get another item that's pretty rare. Here, big pearl from the lady. Where's she got all these big pearls from, man? I would love it if you keep an eye on Slowpoke again sometime. So like, it's not like it was super, I guess it's not like it wasn't obvious these events were daily, because they're like, oh, I would love it if you did this again sometime. And you know, for me, typically when someone says that in Pokemon, it doesn't always mean they want to see you every single day. But in this game, they actually mean it. Anyways, the next event, like I said, is in Fuchsia. So you're gonna come down here, you're gonna come over here, and then you wanna go talk to the Diglett behind this rock. So typically, like what this is meant for is once you learn strength for the first time, you use this as a way to test out the strength TM. And then there's a Diglett behind here, and he gives you a nugget. You can do that every single day. Every single day you come back here, Diglett goes ahead and gives you a nugget. And both of those items, like I said, can be sold for quite a hefty amount. So if you're worried about, you know, money, just do those 2 quick things and you got free money every single day. Now, one of the last things, but also one of my favorite things I wanted to share with you guys is at Celadon City and also in other locations, you can find hidden items every single day. These items respawn every single day. Now, of course, because they're hidden items, I might miss a few of them. Just overall, but I'm gonna do my best. So I know for sure, I think this is my favorite place to go, because if you saw earlier, Mr. Hyper mentioned golden bottle caps. I think this is the only way you can find golden bottle caps, is randomly finding one on the floor of Celadon Game Corner. Look at my Pikachu's tail. Pikachu's tail acts as an item finder. When his tail wags, that means there's an item nearby. So you just kind of want to walk around and click on the floor anytime Pikachu's tail's wagging. So it was wagging around here. What I like to do is I like to just run around and spam A. But you know, sometimes that doesn't work. Here we go, a pineapple berry. Now, like I said, the items are random every single day. You're not guaranteed to get a good item. But I think this is quite neat. It gives you something to come back and do. I found a smart candy. And like I said, it is possible to find a golden bottle cap, and that will max out a Pokemon's IVs if they're level 100 just off the get-go. So golden bottle caps are definitely worth it. Pikachu's tail shaking around here. Pikachu, where's the item, man? I think I remember one of the items being down here. No. Oh, here we go, quick candy. And we got a tough candy. So we're not getting super lucky right now. And I do believe the items actually respawn in the same position. So I think once you've like mastered where all the items are, they will be in the same position. They will just be random. Like I know there's an item up here and it gave me a raspberry. Like for example, on my other save file earlier, I got a PP max, which is a really good item. A raspberry. Yeah, so we didn't really get that many good items this time around, but you can. I got a PP max, like I said, on my other save file, which maxes at the power points of 1 move, and that's, you know, it's really good because there's the PP up, and you have to use those 3 times. PP max, you just use it once. It's kind of like it's kind of like the bottle cap and the gold bottle cap. The PP max is the rarer of the 2. So yeah, you can find a whole bunch of cool items in here. I figured I'd share that with you because that is not an obvious thing that you should do. It's kind of something you have to be told. Now, like I mentioned, there are areas with hidden items. There is Mount Moon, Rock Tunnel, Cerulean Cave, and Victory Road. The only one I personally know where hidden items respawn is Mount Moon. When it comes to the other places, what I can tell you is just look at Pikachu's tail. When it comes to the other places, what I can tell you is just look at your partner Pokemon's tail. It will start shaking very, very vigorously when there's a hidden item nearby. But one place I do know, I figured I'd show this because there's a few people that don't actually know. Like Pikachu's tail was shaking there, I think. Oh, yep, there's an item nearby. And I think it's mainly just in these craters. I think this bag of Stardust will respawn daily, which is nice money, I guess. But the place I wanted to show you was just over here and then down here. Moonstones always respawn down here every single day. So if you're struggling to get Moonstone evolutions, don't. It's just down here. You know, in previous Pokemon games, I don't think this was something that was super common as a thing that would happen. So like a few people, it's kind of surprising. But yeah, you can get a Moonstone from that exact spot every single day. And like I said, there's a few other bits and places you can go, like Rock Tunnel, Cerulean Cave, Victory Road. One thing I wanted to clear up though was the items that you find in Cerulean Cave are not limited to daily. You can come in every single day and find different items, but these items are random and I think they respawn every couple minutes. They don't respawn every single 24 hours or well, every single day, I should say. So, you know, I mean, I guess they technically do, but I'm just trying to basically explain to you that they're not exclusive to that, unlike all these other items that I was just sharing with you. I believe there maybe are items that are exclusive in here. I don't know, man. Regardless, there's a bunch of hidden items you guys can find. Just keep an eye on your partner Pokemon's tail. I'm finding a bunch of golden items, as you can see. And with that, I believe that is everything I think there is. I don't know. Regardless, I can link you a Cerebi article in the description. If you want to go into more detail. I think he has a page on daily events. But that is everything I can remember for now off the top of my head. There's nothing else that's super important standing out to me. So hopefully this video helped you, give you an idea of what you can do once you're finished beating once you're finished beating Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. You can go around and get some bottle caps, get some items, you can rematch trainers. Personally, what I do is I just go around and get the hidden items. I battle Mina every single day, and I you know, grind out money in the Elite Four. I grind out chances, I shiny hunt. Like I'm still having a blast playing this game every single day. I'm glad that there's like there's like daily events. Like the daily events really make this like a lot of fun to come back to. I've even got like an alarm or like a reminder on my phone that says do your daily events, because you know I'm very forgetful and I'm worried that one day I'm gonna forget and I'm gonna miss out on a bottle cap. Anyways, hopefully this video helped you guys. If it did, a like would be greatly appreciated. Feel free to share this with a friend that might find it useful, and I love y'all. I'll see you next time. Peace out.